Oops. Sorry. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Hardcore. Uh, World 5. Last we left off, I had made a quick portal to the Nether to see what was going on. And, yeah. So now we have to find diamonds and prepare for getting to the Nether, because I made a diamondless Nether portal. Looks like I need torches. Okay. I do not like the in-game music. There we go. Hello? An auto jump is on. All of my settings have been reset. This is weird. Hmm. Here I have a full set of stone tools, and I'm just now getting the notification of Stone Age. That's... Oh! I'm on my alt account. That's why. Yeah, I better switch that. I don't even know if I can log out on this. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Technical difficulties. Yeah, the ultimate goal of maybe getting a uh, after the dragon fight, getting all the achievements, that's going to be important to have the right character logged in. Hitting wood for torches. So in case anybody was wondering if they just stumbled upon this video and haven't seen the others, I am trying to beat the Ender Dragon in hardcore mode. And maybe if I find that too easy, I might go on to completing all of the achievements in hardcore mode. But honestly, I haven't beaten the Ender Dragon very many times in survival. And so in hardcore it's gonna be, well, a little harder. So this is just to challenge myself. Oh, and it's in the new 1.16 update. So we got all the nethery things. See if that helps. Or hinders. I don't know yet. Iron right off the bat. This is lovely. Okay, as for my food situation, not looking good. Um, see if I can hunt for some animals. Horses don't make good meat. Do I see pigs? I do see pigs. Okay then. Honestly. Why? That's what I did for food last time. Mushroom stew. Okay. Bucket, shears, leggings. Not being able to see the horizon properly is annoying me. I hear plenty of monsters. Hello, Kiwi. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Just trying to find me some diamonds, as usual. This is hardcore mode in 1.16. I'm trying to beat the Ender Dragon. First, I've got to get there, so lot to do. It's good to hear that you're doing okay. Well, I haven't found any yet, but yes, diamonds is the goal. I mean, okay, so I have found some on the other couple of worlds that I died in. Had to restart. This is the fifth world so far. Diamond addiction indeed. Especially in modded Minecraft, they're so important for everything. Sadly, this is lovely old vanilla Minecraft. So the only thing I need diamonds for is armor for the dragon. Which means I gotta get a lot. I've already made the nether portal because I used the bucket trick to make the nether portal. Theoretically, I could try to do the bed trick to beat the dragon, but I don't know if I'm reflexive enough for that one. More addicted to diamonds than nicotine. Well, uh, wow. I'm glad you aren't addicted to nicotine. Okay. So to continue downward, I will have to... Yeah. Look at all those mobs. Ah, no! Is this gonna be World 6? No! No! Frick. Okay, coffee break. Ah. Wow. I can't seem to get very far. Making it to the nether. Ugh. I can make it to the nether, but not very much further for some reason. I made armor and everything. Dug deep and hit bedrock, not realizing that the world doesn't go right to the other side. Because the world is in fact flat and there is no other side. Um, if you go into the nether, you so I think the story is kind of like when you go to the nether, you get the need to go deeper achievement. I think that's because the story is that the nether's supposed to be under the bedrock. But if you actually break through the bedrock and get underneath it, you just die. There is no under the bedrock. So, did they lie to us? Or, hmm. Yes, Minecraft is a flat earth game. So, it makes you wonder if Minecraft is flat earth, what is the sun in Minecraft? Is it just a square in the sky? It's like not even the source of the light in the game. It's just like a thing for you to tell the time by. Because if it was the source of light, all the shadows would be directional according to what the sunlight, where the sun was. I hate having to restart again. Uh, Maybe I should just give up and accept the fact that I can't beat the Ender Dragon on my own. But I'm trying. I want to prove to myself that I am decent at video games. So, one shortcut to diamonds. Hi, Time Waster. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the stream. If you didn't know, I am playing 1.16.1 Minecraft on hardcore mode. I just died, so this is a brand new world. World 6, in fact. Yeah, the sun in Minecraft does appear to rise in the east and set in the west. Ah, you've got a separate account. Okay. Well, in that case, welcome back. The roosters summon the sun. There are no roosters in this game, though. There's only chickens. Because they all lay eggs. They're like asexual chickens. Then again, they aren't necessarily asexual because they do produce sexually. But the most common way to get a chicken is to find one in the world or to throw eggs. You don't frequently breed them with seeds unless you just want really fast chickens. Yes. Yes, you can quote me on that. You can like make all the memes. I said it first. The chickens in Minecraft reproduce asexually. You can write a book about me saying that I'm the most progressive Minecraft YouTuber. This will be great. Get all the recognition for being, you know, I am single player. So the idea is that I want to figure out if I can beat the Ender Dragon on my own. Um, I'm not opposed to playing multiplayer. It's just like this is for my satisfaction to see, hey, am I actually good at Minecraft? So far, I've been pretty shit. Like, this is hard. I mean, no, duh, it's hardcore mode, but still, this has not been fun. Well, it's been fun, but it's just like difficult. Slash seed. Okay, if you want to play in this world, go ahead. Frankly, I don't know how long the world's gonna last, though. I haven't even found food yet. Can I type it in chat? Sure. Uh, Gotta switch up my setup real quick. Okay. No, don't do that. Gosh, you don't see my window management being weird. Okay. Minus 758617298944321. There we go. You used to build nature temples and worship on Minecraft? That's interesting. Going into my world on creative. Well, don't spoil where the diamonds are. That would be just like, if I wanted to cheat, I would just go into creative mode myself. I'm not far from spawn. You should be able to find my coords just by looking. I So part of my challenge to myself is to not even use the F3 menu. I want to figure out my location by using the tricks in the game. I am fully invested in doing this all on my own. But if you want to build a giant chicken statue in the world and put a sign on it that says asexual chickens blades 2020, and you want to post it to Twitter with my stream handle or a link to the stream, like, yeah, I would totally do that. But yeah, really, I just spawned into this world and basically see this view. You should be able to find where I am. No, no. If somebody joins the world using the seed, they get a copy of the world that they can then build a completely different game off of. So basically, the shape of the terrain is the same, but I wouldn't be there. Yeah, if I wanted to make it multiplayer, I would have to either host the game and forward the port to the internet, which would expose my private IP to the world and open myself to hacking, or I could rent a server. Um, I am currently doing neither. I'm just playing single player. I have no bed. It is getting dark. Okay. The next couple of minutes may be boring because I'm going to hunker down in a hole and pretend like monsters don't exist. You stay safe in there, chicken. Don't want the monsters to get you. Like, theoretically, you could make a multiplayer server, um, but the setup is a little bit strange and difficult for Minecraft. Um, I would recommend doing a lot of Googling if you want to do that. You said you're behind a net. I don't remember what that complicates. You might be able to call um, the ISP and ask them to open your NAT or open your IP to the world, but otherwise, I wouldn't know what to recommend. My computer experience is mostly programming and hardware. I have no idea about networking stuff. Well, I wouldn't say I have no idea. I'm not that's the thing I'm not great at. Yeah. I actually haven't worked with Minecraft realms much. You might be able to just make a realm. Um, I yeah, that that might actually use universal plug and play, um, which makes the whole process a lot easier. Um, Thank you, Time Waster, for the hint. Minecraft Realms, I imagine, makes this whole thing a lot easier. So what happens? What happens if you play Minecraft hardcore mode in multiplayer? Do you just like have a bunch of people that if they die they can't play anymore? Is it like you get one life and then that's it? That sounds kind of epic, to be honest. Yeah, sorry, there's not a lot of action going on. I have to hide in this hole so I'm not completely murdered by the mobs. Ooh, with PvP on. Oh gosh. Why would you like that would be such a short game, wouldn't it? If you're encouraging people to like fight one another. Like honestly, I wouldn't restrict PvP. Like I think that would be limiting, but the idea of yeah, it would quickly become the Hunger Games. Um, I was thinking more like getting a whole bunch of people who are relatively new to the game or ones who have like never beat the Ender Dragon and making it about cooperatively getting all the achievements together because Minecraft is meant to be a multiplayer game and single playering hardcore like this kind of sucks. Like, have you seen the ProTech SMP on YouTube where they're just building a whole bunch of machines to control the world and stuff? Like, all in vanilla Minecraft? Like, that's pretty epic what they're doing. If you could do that on hardcore, like, just imagine a whole bunch of people whose goal is to just not die as much as possible. I see you, skeleton. You, way over there. I should install Optifine so I could zoom in. I don't have it yet, though. But they've updated to 1.16 already, so I could. Where's my sunlight? What? Ow! How did how did that spider hit me? That's like a 1 block gap. Spiders are 3 by 1. Oh, sweet. A creeper just walked by. Uh, this is so anxiety inducing. Hey, you. I'm gonna check out your Twitter real quick. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate the effort. Is that like in the same world? Yeah, I don't know if I can tell from that picture. It is awesome. That's like I really appreciate being having people who are actually fans. I'm new to this feeling. Hmm. Well, I was hoping to get some stone, but instead I got sandstone. Uh, oh man, I wish I had full gold armor. How dare you flexing like that? You're just taunting me. Here I am, hiding in a hole because I'm afraid of these stupid mobs, and you just go and wear a full set of gold armor just to be a jerk. Like, you spawned so many chickens that you can't move due to TPS lag. That and I presume that you spawned them in using eggs. Because what's the point of posting asexual chickens if it wasn't a, asexually produced chickens? Here comes the sun, doo 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 doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, wait, okay. So they are all inside the large chicken. So you're going to, I presume, post the world file to be downloaded? so that people can go and find the giant chicken and burst it open so that the chickens flood everywhere? Is that the plan? That's awesome. I am going to, if I happen to not survive in the next like 10-15 minutes, instead of creating a new world, I'm just going to open your world file and just video myself breaking open that chicken. That is, if my computer actually runs it. How to paste? Let's see, Dropbox is always a good choice, or you have, what is it? Google Drive? You can use maybe Pastebin? No, Pastebin is for text, isn't it? I don't know. You can do a quick Google search for file hosting, and you would compress the world file into a zip file. So if you go into, thank you, Kiri. I appreciate it. If you go into %, app data, %, just copy that folder into a zip file, and then go to a file hosting website and just put that up. Finally, did you drop any gold armor whatsoever? Nope, just rotten flesh. At least the spider is passive. Hello, creeper. You come here. Come here. Get away from my house. If I die to a lag, that would really suck. How many hearts do you have? Come on. Yay! Gunpowder! How are you, spider? You doing okay? So, make myself a thing. A thingamathing. Oh, I've already got one of those thingamathings. If you do screen share Discord me, do you mind if I record the Discord call and post it to my YouTube channel? Would that be okay? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, who needs talking anyways, right? It's just going to be a chicken exploding with chickens. I wish Botania was installed. I could just take two of these, some bone meal, and get me some mystical flowers. Oh gosh, more quotable things. How dare you appreciate me? I'm so not used to this. Why you do this to me? Well, I thank you. I'm glad to have a loyal fan. This is you make me want to keep streaming, keep coming back and doing this as if it's important. Oh no, who knows? It might be important. I might be saving the world by choosing to stream instead of going outside. Is it important? Well, let's see. If I make videos on the internet, they will last for as long as the internet allows them to. And so, there is a small but not insignificant chance that somebody somewhere out there in the future will see my videos and be inspired by something stupid that I said. And then they might go on to do something amazing, like cure cancer or solve gender or, uh, like wage inequality or trans people being able to use bathrooms or, solve gender. Or maybe they just go to well, I guess we've already been to the moon. Maybe they go to Alpha Centauri and form a colony. You're gonna read my mind. How how do you think you're going to do that? Do I like cats? Hmm. If I tell you that, then what's the point of you reading my mind? If you could read my mind, you should already know whether I like cats or not. Do I like creativity and making things? Again, the answer is kind of the same. Like, if you can read minds, you'd already know that. But also, just a second. Okay, okay, hang on. So, look here. My username is Cat of Blades. I am playing Minecraft, building a house. So, do I like cats? Do I like building things and creativity? The answer, of course. Like, why why would I be doing this if I didn't? Like, yes, I like cats. Cats are amazing. Sadly, I don't have one right now, but yes. And I I am definitely a creative person. It doesn't take a mind reader to figure all that out, I wouldn't think. Oh, am I subscribed to Half Asleep Chris? I don't think so. Not yet. But considering your other questions, maybe I want to be. Maybe I should go check him out. Maybe after the stream, we can go raid him. Wait, I presume Chris is a him. I shouldn't do that. Ah! No, 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 no. No. Spider, you were passive all day. Why do you do this? No. No, 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 no. Stay boy. Or girl. Or non-binary spider. Just stay. Ah, he is on YouTube. Okay. Uh, well, I guess we can't Twitch raid him then. Um, let me lock myself in my room, keep the spiders away. I will check out Half Asleep Chris. Oh, 1 second. Is that the person that asked me to follow him from the Twitch? Subscription. Let's go to my other channel. Hey, look at that. I am apparently subscribed to Half Asleep Chris. What do you know? I don't even know which guy is this. I don't remember to subscribing to this guy. Fake houses, what cats get up to at night. What on earth? Have I even seen a single of this guy's videos? Huh. Weird. Do I want to know something that will confuse me? I always want to know things that confuse me. That's called learning. Thank you for lurking, Kiri. I appreciate it. Uh, it looks like this world is going to be very, very difficult to keep alive. How can things be cake or birthday cake flavored when cake can be any flavor? Ah, I have an answer for this one. Um, Cake flavored is actually the flavor of milk, cooked flour, and vanilla flavoring in a specific proportion. So, if something is birthday cake flavored, oh, and butter, of course. You can't have cake flavor without butter. So, if something is birthday cake flavored, it is flavored like something that is sweet, buttery, vanilla-y, and baked. You got all these components that have to come together to become birthday cake flavored. But what specifically makes it birthday cake flavored? Well, there is a specific flavor to uh, the icing, specifically because of the colorant that they put in the icing. So food coloring has a flavor that you got to take into account as well. Kiri is installing Linux for the purpose of trolling scammers. Yes, I approve. You do you. Homophobes are actually gay because they're just telling guys what they can and can't do with their yes. Telling people that they're gay or not is actually kind of homophobic. Not gonna lie, if you are dictating to somebody else what their sexuality is, you are kind of going against the narrative that they get to choose what their sexuality is, and they would be the one to best know. And so, even if they're homophobes and are more likely to be gay, does not mean that you know what their sexuality is. Yeah, it's hard to not just call people gay because they're being icky, but yeah, that's it's not right. Yeah. So telling people what they can and can't do does not say anything about your sexuality. What it does say is that you're an asshole, right? We can say homophobes are assholes. That's perfectly fine to say. Hmm. So I am at 3 haunches of meat and 2.5 hearts. Oh, which part weren't you expecting? I have out there a I okay. Your question is, if I drink laundry detergent, will I wash my clothes when I sweat? I think if you drink laundry detergent, now hear me out. Laundry detergent often contains something called color safe bleach, which is a very harsh chemical that rids the clothes of anything that is alive. And so if you drink laundry detergent, you probably won't live very long. Just saying. So if you drank laundry detergent, I don't think I don't think your sweat would become soap. Yeah, yes. If you die, you'll smell nice at your funeral. Well, maybe. But the thing is that the laundry detergent will be in your stomach. So unless you died in such a way that your stomach was exposed to the outside, they probably wouldn't smell it. It just you just seem like a normal corpse, probably. Um, you also said that the part you weren't expecting was me calling homophobes assholes. Well, why weren't you expecting that? Like, come on. Yes, if you die, your breath will smell nice. That's the takeaway there. If you want to die and have good smelling breath, there are probably a lot better things to drink besides laundry detergent, but yeah, that's one way of going about that. Unless you're immortal, that is true. In which case, you will have one of the worst stomach aches you will ever have, and your poop will probably smell like freshly washed laundry. Yeah, being immortal complicates everything, doesn't it? Am I just gonna spend the whole stream inside this box? This is like, because the sun is out now, but it's raining, so the monsters aren't gonna die. They're just gonna continue being assholes. Welcome back, time waster. So, Kiri says what sounds good is a laundry detergent without the poisonous chemicals and with a nice cherry flavor. That does sound good. The problem is, uh, cherries are sweet. And so you need some kind of sweetener or sugar to make it cherry flavored. And if you do that, won't it make your clothes sticky? Yeah, Speedway slushies, basically. You know what? Of all the weird things on YouTube, I wouldn't be surprised if someone makes a video of washing their clothes in Speedway slushy. What? Look at this. I was punching zombies to death. And they dropped iron. Like, I know that can happen, but like, wow. What luck. Uh, yeah, if you manage to make edible laundry detergent, it, this generation will praise you. Like, especially if you made it into like gelatin packets, like, maybe pods of detergent. Yeah, that would be interesting. The question is, which generation is this one? Because I'm millennial. Y'all are probably either millennials or Gen Z. But there's a Gen Alpha now. There are new kids. Did you notice? I barely noticed, but there are new kids. What are they gonna do? Non-stick sweetener. So, like, what are you thinking? Are you thinking like stevia, maybe? Because stevia is oil-based. It doesn't really go good in laundry detergent. You were born in 2007. Gosh, you're a little bit young. Let me see. So you would be 20 minus 7 years old. So you're 13. You're not all that young. Young teenager. Ah, it's not August yet, so you're still 12. Okay. But be honest with me. Were you actually like, when the whole Tide Pod thing was going on, were you actually thinking about eating some yourself? Like, was that a thought that crossed your mind, or is it just the fact that the media was hyping this up to make it seem like all Gen Z were thinking about eating Tide Pods? Can you self-identify as Gen X instead of millennial? Um, Let me see. Gen X was the generation that came just before millennial, right? Gen X were kind of, hmm. I guess you could. That depends. So yeah, when you saw the whole Tide Pod thing going on, you were like, yeah, I don't have any of those myself, and I don't want to die, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I think people are underestimating the wisdom of some of these Gen Z about. Excuse me. I think that the media was kind of just focusing on the few that were on YouTube for the lulz. Someone should make Kool-Aid pods. Yeah. So, gosh, okay, there's a thing that you can do. I forget what it's called. Let me look it up real quick, actually. Uh, Gosh, I don't even know what to look up. Um, Basically, there's a thing that you can do where you coat a liquid in gelatin and make spheres of food, and theoretically, you could do that with Kool-Aid. What are some examples of things that you enjoyed before your time, Kiri? Like, what what things from Gen X did you find the most appealing? I always wondered, is it okay to cook pork chops with coal? Like, I don't know if I want to get that sulfury flavor all over my pork chops. I say, as I eat a pork chop cooked with coal. Like in Minecraft, it all tastes the same, but is my character going to die from coal poisoning? Is that even a thing? Liked playing the Atari and listening to 80s music. I think that's a very Gen Z thing to do. Like, the Gen Z, we we specifically knew what video games were good, and listening to old music is just like, that's a thing. That's a thing we all did. Something something that I liked from the 80s that I would consider specifically from the 80s is like bell bottom pants. I think they were pretty awesome. and should totally come back sometime. Time Waster says, me and my friends are actually enjoy 70s music. Yeah, like wasn't that from the era of like just as the war on drugs was starting? So like a lot of the music was heavily influenced by people being high. I can imagine that's making a resurgence. Like I could totally see how that would be coming back around. Because now we've got talk of like legalizing marijuana everywhere, and so yeah, that's gonna be a thing that comes back. Where did all my torches go? I cannot believe that I actually survived the night. This world is lasting way longer than I thought it would. To be honest, I have no idea what people are talking about when they say 70s or 80s music because I grew up in a church known as Seventh day Adventism. I was also homeschooled. And so basically, I was taught that all rock and roll music was of the devil and that if I listened to it, I might go to hell or be led astray. And so I wasn't allowed to listen to anything fun. And so I have no idea what's the fun of pop when it's legal. I mean, okay, how dare you? How dare. Okay, one second. We need to have a talk. Hear me out here. Look, get in my home. Switch to F5. Okay, so you drink coffee, right? You think coffee is fun? Coffee, right? Caffeine. Or Coca Cola, right? Right? Sugar products. There's a lot of things that you feel good doing that aren't illegal. If pot was legal, well, what's the fun of getting high legally? Um, because you're getting high. Like, do you hear what I'm saying? You don't. Uh, I mean, it doesn't have to be illegal for it to be fun. Time Waster says, what's the fun of being an assassin if it's legal? Well, didn't, like, okay, have you seen James Bond films? He has a license to kill. Basically, for James Bond, being an assassin is legal. He seems to be having a lot of fun with it. Like, Fury Blood Rose says, I like sneaking pot around. Hey, be careful saying what things you do on the internet. You don't want cops to be tracing your IP address. That's just not. Though, honestly, it's probably beyond the statute of limitations at this point. Still, not saying that you should take my advice on legal matters, but I am saying be careful. Time Waster says they don't want to hurry up and get a license to kill. I hear you. Oh, no, they say They don't, but they need to hurry up and get a license to kill. That's what they said. Okay. Yeah. If there is somebody that you want to disappear, uh, and you think there is no other way of solving that problem, then maybe you should look into it. I'm pretty sure, though, the reason James Bond was able to do that was because he was assigned specifically by the Queen of England herself to be a protector of the crown. So I think you would. Oh gosh, guys, what? I, do I have to repeat myself? Be careful what you say on the internet. Look, if if you want to kill somebody, don't say you're going to do it on the internet. Look, these things you plan in secret for a reason, right? If you want to legit get away with murder, don't announce to the world that you're going to get away with murder. Not working like that. It's not how this works. Be careful what you say, because the government is always listening. Those drones up there in the sky, they've got lasers that point at your windows, and the light that reflects back, they can record that and hear the sound that's vibrating off the windows. They are listening to everything. Government is onto us, man. They will catch you doing illegal things. It might take them 20 years. They will. There was a story of a guy that was like in his 90s, and they found him, loving wife, you know, doing his thing, and they caught him and threw him in jail because of a murder he committed when he was like 20 or 30 years old. Like, it will catch up to you. Kiri says, I heard a guy smoke pot on the internet. He's also an extreme right wing nut from Texas. He got away every time. Yeah, sadly, if you're white, you get away with a lot more. That's kind of what we're fighting right now. Is like, well, for one, the whole war on drugs is stupid. We shouldn't be throwing people in jail because they want to have a good time. But also, they seem to be throwing people in jail who they don't like for other reasons. Like they're using this as an excuse to discriminate. And that's why I say homophobes are assholes. Because they don't like people and will do anything they can to rid the world of them. Here he says her fiance is going to kill her. She wouldn't like her talking about the one time she got high on the internet openly. Yeah, well, I I can't speak for your fiance, but she sounds like a smart person. Once again, a night in the box, because I have no sheep and therefore no wool to make a bed, and therefore no bed. But you know this is all going up on YouTube, right? that whole thing I mentioned about this potentially influencing someone in the future to do something good, yeah, that goes both ways. Everything you say in my chat that I read back is going to be on the internet forever. Unless it gets flagged by YouTube and I have to take it down. But then one of my followers are going to save the video and repost it. So it's going to affect the future forever. So be careful what you say on the internet. Theoretically, if I kill enough spiders, they'll drop enough string for me to make enough wool to make a bed. I just have to keep these spiders spawning and keep killing them with my fist. This is what they call hardcore mode. Kiri says, "Rip me XD." Yeah. Just think about what you're saying publicly. It's okay. The future probably forgives you. Probably. Hmm. Kiri says, "Well, the FBI is probably going to be interested in me now. That's why the FBI doesn't get me first. She probably will." Yeah, I think your fiance is going to have a time about what you're saying on the internet. Time Waster says, "Say this out loud, but something about something that I'm not legally allowed to say in the US because it involves murder and someone important in the White House." Apparently, that is called treason. I think you can get beheaded for saying that. I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up, but you know that goes both ways, right? If this chat is logged on the internet and the FBI happens to see it, they know exactly who to look for. Who said something about the thing that you're not supposed to say in America. And so they might just know who to look for. Yeah. Good luck. Well, it's jokes though. Certainly hope it's jokes. Like, not gonna lie, I don't like the person in the White House. You know, but for legal reasons, I have to say, we have ways of getting him out that don't involve uh, violence for a reason. Like, we are well, supposed to be democratic country. Kiri says, "Yep, it's very much treason." Yeah, and we can vote. We can theoretically choose who gets to be president. Theoretically, I say, because uh, he wasn't the popular vote this time. The popular vote was the other person. Time waster, what is a busing home? I think you meant to say nursing home? Oh, yes, nursing home. Yeah, you said, of course, send him to a nursing home. Wait, that's no Joe Biden. Uh, look, I think the president should not go to a nursing home. I think he should go to a psychiatrist, one who knows what's the word? Delusions of grandeur are. Somebody who knows how to deal with people who are self-centered, and maybe if if his diagnosis is that he is in fact insane, maybe he should go to a mental health facility and stay for a while. As for Joe Biden, I have no idea what's up with that guy. Like, he should probably get some mental health too, to be honest. Time Waster says, ha ha ha, Joe Biden for nursing home 2020. Ah, nursing homes are horrible, horrible places. Like, they do not do what they say they're supposed to do. It's like a company designed to take care of people that people don't want around. It's it's really, really not fun. You gotta go. All right. Have a good night. And I will check the news to make sure that you aren't arrested for treason. By the way, Kiri, thank you for keeping my viewer count up to 3. That really helps the achievements on stream. And if I stream for a certain amount of hours, maybe I can make Twitch partner. Maybe. I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. Let's see, I have 2 string out of the 12 I need to make a bed. I'd best go out and see if I can find me a couple of sheep, because this spending the night in the box is not fun. Where are all the sheep? I do need more followers. I wonder how you get those. Like, supposedly they just appear out of nowhere? I mean, that's how they've appeared so far. But apparently I have to be entertaining. How do you do that? As far as I can tell, existing is somewhat entertaining. But like, sometimes it's hard to know how to exist. Yeah. Oh, I see a village. Let's go raid it. See what stuff they have. Maybe I can get some more iron, make myself an iron pickaxe, and shortcut the whole deal. Maybe they'll have 3 diamonds. I can make a diamond pickaxe. Or enough obsidian to make a portal. It looks like a small village. Probably not. But I could raid their farms, maybe. Ooh, or kill their sheep. Make a bed. Or maybe just steal one of their beds. Yes. Dun dun da 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 dun da da. You got bed. Right click to sleep. Da 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 da. You got bread. Right click to eat. Whatever happened to those farms that are like in boxes made of wood? Like, this is. Did Minecraft villagers just get worse at farming with the new update? How does this happen? Emeralds, torches, acacia sapling, some grass, more bread. Wait, when did I refer to Final Fantasy? Just for context for YouTube, Kiri says the wedding she wants to have is Final Fantasy themed. It's like, yes, but the the tune I was singing when I picked up the bed and bread, that is actually a Legend of Zelda tune. So I did not see a blacksmith chest, because that would have the iron or coal or obsidian. Yeah, village is too small. Oh, I see another house over there. What's that house doing so far away from the village? We've got a hermit. And not like a hermitcraft person, but just. Whoa! They got a whole oven. I was humming Final Fantasy. I don't remember humming Final Fantasy. Which tune? Um. Nope, that's Pokemon. Um. Shoot, I can't even think of any Final Fantasy tunes off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm so slightly off key that it might have just happened to sound a lot like a Final Fantasy tune. Like, I have played some Final Fantasy, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm subconsciously constantly singing Final Fantasy tunes. But I dissociate so much, like I wouldn't be aware of it. Victory fanfare. Is that Final Fantasy? I thought that was Legend of Zelda. Hello, Dolphin. It's a ball of dirt in the ocean. You know what? Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy are both made by Nintendo. They might use the same tunes. Come to think of it. Where did I have my house? Where on earth did I put it? It's one thing about Minecraft, it's getting lost so easily. Final Fantasy is Square Enix. Okay. Was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles an exception then? Because that was on the Nintendo GameCube. Or was it made by Square Enix and just licensed by Nintendo? Is that how that worked? Is that my house over there? Might have been licensed. Yeah. Okay. Hello, chicken. How are you today? Scoot over just a little. There we go. Nighttime protection. Oot. Ah, back to the mine. Brothers of the mine rejoice, swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold, and more, hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, suckled from a teat of stone, raised in the dark, safety of our mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. Yeah, it is interesting how the chicken just stares at you as if I'm like the most interesting thing in the world. Chickens are amazing in Minecraft. They're the only mob that reproduces asexually, as far as I'm aware. I guess creepers might as well, but I haven't seen creepers spawn more creepers before in any way, shape, or form. Trying to think if there are any other mobs that do anything that could be considered reproducing asexually. Reminds you of how a kid stares at you in the store. Yeah, kids do stare. How does chicken reproduce asexually? So, the way I see it is if you have cows and you give them wheat, it takes two cows to make a new cow. You feed it to them, they do the thing, and another cow appears. Whereas with a chicken, it only takes one to get eggs. Throw have a 1 in 8 chance to get a new chicken. And so you happen to have chickens that can reproduce without doing the thing. And so chickens are the only mob in this game that I can think of at the moment that reproduce asexually. Like with wheat, it only takes one seed to get a whole field. Because you plant it, it makes more. With chickens, it only takes one to get a whole bunch. Because same thing. That's the way I see it. Unless humans is doing the thing with the chicken. But that's not. Are you suggesting that I'm fertilizing the eggs before I throw them? No. Ew. How? That's like so. I I I can't see that. That because a dropper can throw the eggs, or a dispenser can throw the eggs just the same, and they hatch. So does that mean the dispenser is fertilizing the eggs? No, it's a property of the eggs, not a property of the character. It only takes one chicken. You know what's interesting is that your question, how does chicken reproduce asexually, was flagged by the bot as being a sexual term. And while not entirely wrong, I'm pretty sure that's safe language. Like, I don't think there's anything to fear about children hearing and being corrupted by that word. Exactly. It's not a nasty term at all. It's like, just because it has the word sex in it doesn't make it evil. Though, as an asexual person myself, I might be biased. What am I doing? How is this progressing my journey to the End Dragon? Hmm. I guess having a flat space of land to work with is just more convenient? Maybe. But I think I need to do more things to do better. Well, I've got a wheat farm. I've got a bed. uh, okay, it says held a message for reason sexual. Allow will post to chat. Uh, Kiri Bloodrose says it's not mentioning doo doo, pee pee, poo poo, asexually has no sex involved. And the flagged terms are pee pee and sex. And it's like, okay, this auto filter on my stream might not have been a good idea to set, because honestly, I think my chat so far has been mature enough to know what to filter themselves. Because I'm not sure that I want to add permitted terms sex specifically, but goodness, wow. Being a streamer is difficult. Gotta worry about what everyone is saying so that everybody else is not horribly if offended by it. Well, that depends on what context. Kiri says, yeah, PP is justified. It's like, well, if you get somebody very young and they start talking about things that they don't completely understand yet, it it might be good to filter that. I mean, it seems like an innocent enough term, so it would be very niche for to have issues with it. But I can understand why the computer flagged it. I don't get these computers. It'll flag PP, but it's not going to flag bathroom time. For context, Kiri says, speaking of which, bathroom time. Which, I don't need to know that. Do your business on your own business. Let's see, I started streaming at 4. It is now 6. So I have been playing for 2 hours, correct? Yes, 2 hours. I think I can go for another hour before I have to end this. Maybe just a half hour, but I'm going to shoot for an hour. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold, and more, hidden in this mountain store. Born underground, suckled round the teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of our mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. Dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy, hole. Diggy, diggy, hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy, hole. Digging a hole. Sunlight will not reach the snow. Deep, deep in the mine. Never seen the bloom and glow. Dwarfs won't fly so high. Fill a glass and down some mead. Stuff your bellies at the feast. Stumble home and fall asleep, safe within the mountain keep. Welcome back, Kiri. Born underground, grown inside a rocky womb. Earth is our cradle, mountain shall become our tomb. Face us on the battlefield, you will meet your doom. We ended up making me have to use the bathroom. Yeah. Well, I didn't make you drink enough water, but I'm glad you did. Okay, that's what I was going to do, make more pickaxes. I have 6 pieces of iron, and I saw some redstone down there, so I'm gonna... Oh, I've got more than 6 pieces of iron. I'm gonna make me an iron pickaxe so I can go and grab that redstone. Have I not made a chest yet? I was sure I made a chest. I did. Why is it not in my base? I should probably go explore the ocean. I think as far as stuff that would advance my goals the quickest, exploring the ocean would probably work. But it also could very easily get me killed. By the way, oh, did not mean to stare directly at it. That is an Enderman. Maybe we can cheese it. That's how I died on the first world, is trying to cheese an Enderman, and completely and totally failed. Can I do better this time? Dare I risk it? People in the comments are going to be screaming, no, don't risk it. You will die. Kiri says, I drank too much mango soda. Ah, so you're not drinking enough water. I'm sorry. Rip your health. So how far out does it have to be to not die by an Enderman? Is 3 blocks enough? And will the Enderman despawn before I'm done building this? That is the question. Face us on the battlefield, you will meet your doom. Okay. Last I saw the Enderman, he was in that way direction. Oh! Those are not Endermen. Oof. I don't know if you can make those out, but those are raiders. Illagers. I do not have the right setup to fight those. Where did that Enderman go? Ah. I went ahead and built this whole platform just to deal with Endermen, and now I've got raiders? How would I build a thing to fight them? Oh gosh, if I kill them and then went to the village, I would have a raid? I don't even have any armor. And they're blocking my access to my farm. I think my intuition to go into the sea was correct. I think that is what I'm going to do. Make a boat and go out into the sea. Sailing, sailing over the ocean blue. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Beep, beep, beep. What do I bring? Diving gear, of course, but I don't have any. I don't have an enchanting setup yet. Well, how am I going to find my way back here? If I just went out into the ocean, how would I know to get back here? Maybe not as good idea as I would think. Hmm. I'm gonna go anyways. This world is like surprising how long I've made it so far anyways. Why not risk a little bit? So what I'm looking for is those underwater ruin things. Because I want a treasure map. Is that one? That looks like one. Looks pretty deep though. Give me those bubbles so I can breathe. I hear you drowned. Come at me, bro. No. Air. Please, air. Oof. If I face a trident guy, I'm gonna die. It's just gonna be the nature of it. Where did it go? Well, there's the drown. Ah, there it is. Lucky for me, zombies are slow enough to kind of deal with, but like I said, if one of them has a trident, I am doomed. Is there a spawner in these or something? Because I hear more drowned. Yes! Exactly what I came here for. Oop. Swim up. Let's see if we can find some treasure today. Oof. Not even showing me which direction I'm in from there. Sunlight. Okay. So that would be the west. So north, south, east, west. So if that's north, we want to go south. But first, let's head back to the base so I can sleep. Where did I make my base? Knew I was going to get lost when I did this. I am not finding my base. Oof. Okay. Pardon me, creeper. Not today, please. Hello, creeper. Not today. Pardon me, skeleton. I don't want to die. I thought I went straight out from the land. Oh, lovely. A pyramid. Is that a village right behind it? Maybe I can find a bed? Oh, and another Enderman. Read. Stray. Okay. Oh, not stray. This is, oh well, it doesn't matter. It's dead. Hello, Enderman. I was just thinking about you. Where are you, Enderman? I've got words. Words to say with you. Hello? Enderman? You're just here. Oh gosh. Really? Baby villager. Guess no ender pearls today. There he is. Was. What on earth? I just look at my map for a second and he's gone. Ah, Husk. That was the name of that zombie before. A desert husk. I've got Discord messages. I should probably mute that. Or send video. Is that not the section? Hmm. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, now I should have 3 wool. Yes. Wood. The plan now, I guess, since I lost my base, is to follow the map and see if I can find the buried treasure and set up a new base there. Where's the sun? It is going that way. So that would be the west. That's the north. So we gotta go that way. Why don't I use the F3 menu to find my directions? Because I don't need to. And theoretically, you can find your coords, like your exact coordinates, using the bedrock. Though there's a program that you have to use to determine that. I want to eventually see if I can memorize the bedrock patterns and do all of that calculation in game instead of having to rely on any cheating method. Maybe even figure out a way to determine slime chunks without using programs. Because I want to be good at this game, and I mean actually decent. Do I have any torches with me? No, I do not. Okay, well, let's quickly make some torches then. Going to have to get more wood. Uh, Disarm the trap. The valuable digging equipment. Bones. Decent. Gunpowder, not right now. String. I got stuff to make a bed already. Ooh, silk petrichor. Projectile protection. Ooh, looting. Mending. Nice. I did not know that you could get enchanting books in these things. This is kind of epic now. So, I'll need enough iron to make a anvil. Let's see, where am I? That's setting in the west. That way. Yes, still that way. Cool. Actually, while I am here, make the bed so that I can sleep when the sun sets. Not have to worry about mobs on my travels. Specifically the hostile mobs. Okay, okay. So that's west. Yes, that's the direction I want to go now. My marker isn't on the map? Hang on. What? Oh, there it is. Let's go north a little bit. Now it's gone again. This is a really weird spot for buried treasure. Ah, there's the beach. Yes, this is west. That's north. This is south. So is it right here? I don't think I'm on the map yet.